burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
So, a burnout and dopehead sign, would that be a negative wave? Thank you, Oddball.
With a small...
Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time we solved the mystery of who shut down the canal lock. Let's see what we can mess up this time. Alright, so we've just got the water here. Let's have a quick look at our map. Map. Where is our map? There is our map.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of your finger moves. Finally,
Yeah, lovely.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to...
Oh, go to Journal and select the map tab, yes. Journal, map. Okay, so where are we now? And what haven't we looked at? We've been to the Fisherman's Shacks. There's a church. Presumably that's the factory. Right, let's go have a look at the church. Why not? Haven't really heard much about religion in Revachol. Although they did have some communists in, which probably did away with most of it. How do we get to a church from here? Not this way. Maybe down these steps. Oh, hang on. There's something there worth looking at. Lots of things worth looking at. Right. Now let's continue down this way. Oh. St. Brune, 1147. Is that an address or a verse? Yep, I think this is the church. Oh wait, money. I really need to check these things more carefully. Alright, let's go to church.
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock carelessly drilled into the wood. Nothing happens, only the...
I don't think that's going to work.
No, I don't either. Let's take a closer look at the padlock.
Is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Have a look at the
You
sticker.
see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Interesting logo for a padlock company.
There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What
I
is
haven't
just...
seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Okay.
The
Inspect
carpet on the
carpentry.
door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Inspect the
Passes
staple.
through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
Yeah, you don't want a nail to attach it.
Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Mr. Prybar now, is it? That's
Maybe
awfully
we should
formal.
circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment. Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there.
Okay, let's go east then. What have we got here? With the posts hide treasure. Why is there money in these posts? Magnesium, nice. Alright, what's it say over here then? Let's move along a little quicker. Oh, hello. Lot of patience, balancing. Someone is scouring the floor. Hello there. Have you lost something?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's
Hello
cold
there.
out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I have some questions for you.
I'm listening.
What's that device?
It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
Field recording what?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What is a contact
Contact
microphone?
mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
How does that
The
work?
mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Okay, so where does one get
Same
one of
place
these
I got
mics?
the recorder from. The Palaceum.
What's the
Oh,
Palaceum?
man. You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Well,
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
who?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind, I boogie.
I don't know what that means either. That's cool.
You're right, time has deserted me.
Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Actually, I had some non-mic questions. What are you doing out here with it?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it that
I
you're
think
recording?
I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the
My
headphones?
boyfriend sold them.
What for? Drugs?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Yeah.
Everything checks out, sire.
And what are the recordings for?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds
Okay.
like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
Okay.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Well, just diving into something you don't know what you're doing with is a great way to learn.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Am I going to have to pass some sort of check to find out what she's on? I mean, she seems to be wearing a jacket. This is another one of those, the text doesn't really line up with the graphics.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
It's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
Who's the boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
Ah. Loitering with intent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
Too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Well, probably because someone will wander off with it, but I'll ask the question
That
anyway.
stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's your name? Let's,
Estelle.
because it's already told me your name, so I didn't think of asking.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police, it's
Okay,
for the paperwork.
It's Berger.
A
Okay,
very common name.
very common. And probably fake.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
Tell me more about this music
It's
place.
supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
What is anodic dance
you know,
music?
anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Got it. Now about the church. You want to turn it into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it.
Oh?
Hey, you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Okay, yeah, I was planning to talk to them anyway, but
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
you put the bad luck on the church? No,
Not really, no.
not really.
What do you need to know?
Enough about the church, I think. You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned.
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do. Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
So what trouble have you gotten into?
Usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the
You know,
usual these days?
drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
That's quite young to be moving out.
Time to glean some knowledge.
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I don't think she's into disco music somehow.
Very cautiously.
Alright, I'm going to give this a try. But I'm really, really worried that pick it up is going to translate to hurling it into the sea. Because Harry does that.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Alright, let's talk to the lads in the tent.
Bye.
Someone's really into balancing rocks. I wonder if we can knock this down to have a bridge.
Has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
There we go, we've got a bridge. Oh, did I miss some cash again? I did. And what's this over here? School of fish huddling around a fence post. Okay, right. Let's talk to the lads in the tent. That cursor seems to suggest we're going into the tent where there is no room.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Alright, I'm going to squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
That's okay, mate.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
But I'm not.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep...
Ooh, savage. Distilled water. Alright, let's talk to these lads
A
then.
youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Andre.
Is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
Hello, Noid.
And Egghead.
And Egghead, of course.
Together with a Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means none.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Artists offer talent.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
What, on the grounds that people own it and want to charge you money for it?
This is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need, it's pretty
Brings me to
bad.
the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
I see.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, Strike that in Revachol.
Strike that! The word!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
The worst
He leans
kind.
back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick.
You
Spookiness.
know, officer, you really should judge that for yourself. But keep in mind, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Spiritual refuge. Eh?
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Well, if they're the sort of person who'd attach a padlock clasp with a nail,
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for. All right,
I'll look
man.
into it. Wait. What do you mean help ravers start a nightclub? I just said I'd look into whoever's in the church.
Very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put the padlock on them?
I asked Noy to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix. Just
Right.
looking to contain the situation.
But Noid's the one who's terrible with hardware.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Be the cool cop.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly. The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Hold on. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure
I'm
that...
super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Yes, I'm investigating people who are not hardcore enough.
I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are.
Oh god, here we go.
It's out of my hands now.
Right, other questions.
Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who are they?
The thing is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Right. So you haven't even seen them.
Well, there's also the machinery.
The machinery.
This machine is of the deeply mystical variety.
Mystical
When I first scouted
machinery.
the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Well, that doesn't sound connected to anything
One
I'm
of them has
currently
wires running into
investigating.
water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it. Andre, tell him about the feeling.
The feeling, yes. I must know about the feeling.
And it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Or, you know, a person.
Oh, the other one.
The other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
You haven't physically
Not
seen
exactly.
anyone.
We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Okay, how can you be so sure?
Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
I don't see a single thing wrong with that
I'm
argument.
sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
Okay, can you tell me some more about the machinery?
Talked annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
So, a burnout and dopehead sign, would that be a negative wave? Thank you, Oddball.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations, where you can listen to people getting killed on, then jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short,
We are a bit.
You can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
Alright. So what was that about some thing
Like
watching?
you aren't alone, you know?
Yeah, so basically another
Wasn't
person there.
quite human, if you know what I mean.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crabman.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Are you sure that was
Yeah,
a crab?
totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Alright, I'll go and talk to her about the crab.
Should ask her about it, but be nice.
I
Don't
will.
tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Sure. What?
Alright, who owns
Oh,
it?
yeah, that's a Meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it. You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isola.
Well, the founding party.
I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
You're not very good as an exposition dump, are you, mate?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they would appreciate a dance club in the
Nothing wrong
church.
about that.
Oh, I am I?
The Pericanassian Church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore. Unity.
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Is that what I am?
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Okay.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving. You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going.
I wanted to ask you about the tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
What's with all the nose of it?
Oh, the old Ultra. We,
You,
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
is that so? Sounds fine to me.
That's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
I have some nose problems.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The
Thank
Noser.
you.
Blast away.
I see you brought your own water.
Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled too.
It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Well, I hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in
It
here.
does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
I also smell ether.
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No,
Mixed with a particular chemical scent.
Then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share.
They do a bit, don't they?
Unlike the girl outside, however, the boys' breathing is regular. Their jaws stay put and their pupils aren't dilated, so they're not under the influence currently. He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Alright, let's try and make a godly logic check. Because apparently you need 16 on 2d6. Figure out... Wait, no. Hang on, how is... Oh, logic 6, yeah. Okay, so...
Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Yous like music. You feel as though
Yeah.
you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
Have not figured out what they're cooking.
Gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's
Yeah, okay.
very important to understand.
Okay, shut up.
Plus, and it has to be considered. You can't
Yeah.
invent them. It still feels as if this didn't quite go as it should have.
No, it didn't.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Alright. Have I got anything that boosts logic? Clothes. Oh, and tools. Minus tool authority. Right, clothes, here we go. Oh, flip up glasses. Well, let's put those on. Oh wait, but I can't do anything with the Right, I'm going to have to boost my logic skill before I can do anything with that skill check. There we go. Accept changes. Right. Now let's go back to my clothing. There was a jacket there, wasn't there? Yeah. Let's pop that on for the logic check. Oh, wow. I look like a clown. I mean, I usually look like a clown.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't add up. Let's
Yes, thank you. Right.
How about gather around, kids? The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned.
Bear with me a second.
Their would-be leader is less amused.
What
Things don't add up.
We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
High on life, is it, lad? So, does she need
knows she
more
has a
drug?
problem, man. We're working on it. She didn't exactly have a smooth adolescence.
Right. Bottom
What
thing is,
exactly is it you know? I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
you do. But you also have lots of distilled water and various other
One
things.
speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other
It's
speaker.
a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Right, distilled water.
Cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer? He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
I'm going to ask about
What
the
do you know
headphones.
about spinning tape? Nothing. No shit.
In short,
That's... Come on, that's...
against
I
the
meant
law.
to say, not true.
So, what are we going to do with you?
Do.
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
You tell me what's
You
really
mean
good.
by lenient?
Not call him back up and haul you
man,
back to the pen.
Okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we do! We totally do!
Of course you do, because you're off your
We
tits.
just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
To get our foot in the door.
And why did you need
Like
me?
I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up. No,
They're not
man,
really spooky.
They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
Right.
The sign was way off too! I couldn't feel the love at all!
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club. I have to look into the spooker situation.
On an amiable path, right? No more misunderstandings, no more lies. Before you go,
Right. That's all.
always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Right, let's head off and investigate the spooky church situation. Now we have the key.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. The carving on the
Oh,
door is blocked.
misclicked.
The doors remain the lock.
Open the padlock. Here we go.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum. In the heart of the city,
Go. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some equipment in here. Yeah, I should walk. And I should probably take the stupid hat off, at least. Maybe even put my own jacket back on. Yeah, and keep that. Right. What else can we see around here? Lightning button. Is that a religious symbol? Blackboard full of complex equations, and this would be the dishes full of water down here. Alright. No, don't run. We're walking. We're being calm and meditative. It is a church. That's a computer. Like that, right there, is a computer. We've seen one.
stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer.
Thank you.
This time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
This machine looks just like
It's
the one
also
in...
quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
Ah. Okay, fair enough.
Quaint little box of radio waves. You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open.
Hang on. Step behind the computer and it's talking to me about stuff on the front of the computer.
Says nothing. You
Look
behind the
inside.
hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Okay.
Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Just
The
play.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Ah, right.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Yeah,
I will register this login attempt.
good for you.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, that's everything.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
Fortress.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
What happens if I press
Nothing
play?
happens.
Okay. What have we got here? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes. Let's get real. And there was some more stuff to look at over this end as well, wasn't there? Oh, we have a thought.
Silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual.
That is
You
unusual.
can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total.
Also, there's a bird flying around me here.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
What is
Lieutenant
happening?
points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but
I
it's
wonder why
extraordinary.
the church was built with such strange acoustics.
Ah, it's very weird.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing, on its premises.
Could be.
Look at the
Quarterly
bell
rows
tower.
of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Ooh,
The silence, the darkness, they've enveloped you as in a cocoon. You cannot move anymore. Relax. It'll be okay.
alright, I'll try and see, but I... Yes, I can. What the hell, I've passed 2 skill checks in a row, that never happens.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Follow the shadows
It's
movement.
not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Would appear to be again.
You've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Blink.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Well, I can see a person. I'm not seeing any
It's
crabbiness.
possible to talk to it.
Maybe it is. Hello there.
The
What's
shadow
going on in
is
here?
A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The Crab Man.
Hey, who's there?
Leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
This is not how I saw this conversation going. The right place for what?
Receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Yes.
Put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too.
The ceiling climbing is a bit off-putting.
Square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
These
Oh,
things.
yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I'm doing
I
just
know
fine,
it's hard
thanks.
to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
But mate, this is not the time or the place.
Actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Thank you,
Look
Ken.
at these crazes. What is this shit?
Alright. This is all well and good, but we need to talk.
The only thing we need to talk about is how the mother can really help you, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
You know,
¿Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Peter, that's a woman, isn't it?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Okay, yeah.
She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Okay, and you don't know where
That's
she
why I
is.
said, Holmes.
Well, she's not here
Don't
then.
really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different.
Finally. Yes, what does she look like?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Have you by any chance here to see the password?
too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation.
Raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
Thank you, Kim.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Okay.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Some ravers.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Do they have a reason to be scared of you?
Man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Anymore. I'm just going to assume that this is a long time ago and outside of my jurisdiction.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
Okay, so he's not going to be a problem.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Okay,
I
thanks.
think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
It was a very interesting
However,
conversation.
I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Ah, well, Kim, it's the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. Wait. Wrong detective. Alright. Who's this? Wait, what's that? Is that a pair of trousers? No, it's a silk scarf that will improve my pain threshold. Alright, that's an interesting one. Oh, and there's more stuff over there, which I will also steal. Because I'm a very light-fingered cop with a wardrobe problem. Alright, let's go through this big window.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
That's lovely, but
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
I don't think I should.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope.
Look up.
The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be doing the same.
Tips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass. It's a mystery sprinkled with... All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else.
All right. What do we got here? Physical instrument, no. Conceptualization, logic. Encyclopedia. Was it encyclopedia I needed? I'm not sure.
The mother of humanity.
No, visual calculus. That's what I need to be buffing here. Right, visual calculus, sorry. Do I have anything that buffs visual calculus? I don't think I do, you know. Oh, apart from the glasses I just took off. That's helpful. Can I wear that? Yes, I can. Okay, that's quite cool. Alright. I'm not sure I should be wearing the evidence, but what the hell.
Hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. As the plates reorient to your motions, the hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Alright.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
I must study it.
This is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Okay, one moment here. If I was to find out that there is a weakness in the design of the bulletproof armor that I am wearing, it doesn't sound like a good experience for me.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Oh god.
The
Right.
mark of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex. The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure.
Well, I suppose if I pass 2 in a row, I can fail 2 in a row as well.
Lines of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
Yes. I wasn't sure before, but this must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's called the Small Pinewood Church in some records. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long
Interesting.
after the show's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Well, what else
There
do you
used
know?
to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
Right.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Yes, I think we will find something else.
Respectful. Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Are you?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
I didn't think you were particularly
It's not
spiritual.
It's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Okay. Well, now we have the password for this. So let's give it a
The
go.
machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing the speaker
Play.
comes to life.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
After all.
I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today? I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brune, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Thank you.
Saint-Brune, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine? That's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else I can help you with?
Thank you.
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Let's
revealing
press
the
print.
printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church, the door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Kim's of course not going to think it's connected. He never does.
No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Weird acoustics can be.
What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
What about
I
narcotics?
doubt that we can find any. It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Esca series, something advanced.
Why would she
Why
need an
would anyone
antenna?
need any of this equipment here?
Yes, well, we're trying to figure that out again.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Data
Seems
loss.
like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading. I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area.
Yes.
They must be our former co.
That is where we saw the other computer, after all.
February 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
We are.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Yeah.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
Yes.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
What could it
The
be?
lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church.
Disco Man.
I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Read the
March
ninth
51.
entry.
I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez
Yes.
of her.
That was me.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping ping.
This is a shopping list.
Water. Toothpaste. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Aha!
Strange. Make straight for the radio computer.
There she is. Hello, Sooner the Programmer. No sooner is now.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Not so much
I
breaking
do
in.
apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are
Alright, did break in a little bit.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
No, they're outside.
Just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I've not destroyed a thing.
to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Yes. But we've been going for a while, so I think we will have to talk to her next week. Back on Tuesday with something completely different, and in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that bollocks. See ya.